Are your clients paying more attention to what is around you than you? You are probably guilty of having a distracting background. Don't feel bad. Most therapists have committed one of these offenses throughout teletherapy. We are going to show you all the ways your client could be getting distracted and how to ensure they won't be again. Hey, it's Becca here with Mindful Web Solutions. We create fun, informational videos helping therapists grow their own private practices and recommend tools to help them along the way. Today, I'm going to give you 7 ways that your clients could be getting distracted by your background. Before we dive in, I'd like to give you a quick overview of Mindful Web Solutions. We are a team of award-winning designers and marketers committed to helping therapists, counselors, and psychologists create a beautiful, custom, responsive web design. For more information about what we do, click the link in the description below. Providing teletherapy is the new normal. As you have found your groove with your teletherapy services, you may be feeling confident that you are doing everything right. What about your background though? It's easy to have a background that can be disturbing to your client without even knowing you're doing it. If you are practicing solely from the comfort of your own home, you most likely are surrounded by your things, pets, and whatever other distractions you may have going on. Even if you don't find these things bothersome, they could be creating a very distracting background for your client. This is going to limit the amount of healing your client may receive. Here are some of the ways that your client could be focusing on everything but what you are saying. Number 1, echoes. If you're in a room with very little furniture or other absorbent materials, you are probably going to echo a bit on your audio. You won't hear this on your end of the video, so you may not even be aware of the problem. I recommend using your device in your chosen space, record a video of yourself and play it back to see if you hear your voice echo. If you're hearing this echo, start by moving your microphone to as close to your mouth as possible. Then soften up the room some. Place some blankets on the ground and all sides of you that are not in view of the camera stretched out over the walls. This prevents the sound waves from hitting the walls and bouncing back to your audio. Re-record yourself to ensure that the problem is fixed. Feel free to do this as many times as you may need to. Number 2, bad lighting. This is easily the biggest mistake therapists are making with teletherapy. What we consider bad lighting is when your face is the darkest thing on the screen. This commonly occurs when you sit in front of a window or another strong source of light. This is a super easy fix though. Just position yourself where the strongest source of light in the room is pointed at your face so that you are sitting in front of the window. Instead of having your camera pointed at the window, move yourself around so that you are facing the window. This will illuminate your face, giving your client a good view of your face. You can always grab some lamps and direct the light at your face to help light it up as well. Your main goal is to make sure your client can see your face well lit up. Number 3, exceedingly personal background. Think about your office. Think about all the things that you would say are inappropriate to have in your office. Now, the same rule applies to is what you should have shown in your teletherapy frame. I like to say the rule is if you wouldn't have it showing in your office, don't have it showing in your frame. Think about the impact some of these things may have on a client. Be very aware of how it may share personal information about yourself that you may not want to share. Your personal sleeping space crosses some intimate lines that just aren't appropriate for teletherapy. Just remember to angle these things out of your frame. Again, don't have anything you wouldn't have in your office showing. Think about how it may impact your client to see these things. Your background should promote the same blissful space that your office does. Number 4, chaotic background. Having a spotless home all the time is impossible. Messes happen. It's a part of life. There is nothing wrong with that, but your client should never see that. Position your frame so that it's pointed at a wall to ensure that your client is only seeing a nice clear space behind you. The best way to do that is to get as close to the wall as possible, then angle the camera to only show the wall in your face. Number 5, looking down. This happens when the computer is sitting below eye level, forcing you to angle your face downwards towards the camera. Think about what the client sees when the camera is looking up. Your chin probably looks doubled and they have a straight shot up your nose. This is not flattering in any way. This also gives the clients the appearance that you are looking down on them. For many psychological reasons, that is not something you want them to feel. Find a way to position yourself at eye level of the computer to prevent this downward look from happening. Number 6, shaky camera. Have you ever FaceTimed someone and the whole time the camera is moving, it makes it really hard to focus on what is going on. It even makes your stomach turn a little. Don't be the person who is shaking the camera the whole time. Place your device on a solid surface and leave it there throughout the entire session. Number 7, wide angle. This happens when you're zoomed out too much. I'm sure your entire room setup is absolutely beautiful, but the clients don't need to see all that. It creates too much background noise for your sessions. Try angling the camera so that it shows the upper part of your body only. This allows your client to stay focused and not get distracted. The easiest way to fix this is bring your device closer to you. The plus side of this, you can give all your sessions in your sweatpants and the client will never know. Don't feel bad if you've been doing any of these distracting issues. Just move forward, giving your clients a better place to practice healing. Leave us some comments on how this video helped you create a less distracted healing space. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button below for more helpful tips on how to grow your own private practice. If you need a website to promote your private practice and elevate your brand, check us out online at mindfulwebsolutions.com or click the link in the description below. I'm Becca with Mindful Web Solutions, and I'll see you in the next video.